Right back down. There we go, 2. And once again with that flat back. Good. Good. And you want to try to keep those elbows out away from your torso.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and good. Time. Ooh. So when the elbows drop towards your torso in that position, we start to use more of this muscle. When our elbows are out away from our torso, then we're using this one. And this is the one we're after. We'll get this one next. We did a little bit of that with the sweep. But now we're just going to go straight for our dumbbell row. It's going to be on the side there. And you're going to face the ball. Right hand will be on the ball. Left leg back. Left arm pulls up. You got it.
So I'm just
Nice
going like
stance.
this?
Yep, I'm going to drop it down forward and middle row. 2, inhale, exhale on the exertion. 3, 4, good. 6. Now this weight's a little bit light for you, huh?
No.
You're handling it well, so a nice suggestion is to turn your palm out as you start to rotate it. That's just going to open up a little bit more. So rotate out, other way. So rotate out. So it's going to be here, pull up with it in tight, and then rotate out when you go down. Take your time out to there, and then rotate back. There we go. I know it's a lot to...
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Good. And squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Go ahead. 8, 9, 10. 2 more. And really think about contracting that muscle. Regardless of how much weight's there, that's about the contraction. Good. Time. And we'll just switch sides. We'll spin you around 180. Keep your profile in there. Same side leg will be back. So right leg back. Here we go. Now we're teapotting. And see how that weight's hitting the ball? There we go. Give yourself some space. Outstanding. Form is spectacular. Good. Good job. Good job.
10.
Okay, turn them out for the last 5. So down at the bottom, the palms out. And I'm going to pull back up. 1. Here we go. 2. Outstanding. 3. Good job. Good squeeze on that back. 4. Last one. 5. Good. Oh, your arm just cut off. Good. And relax. Well, I'll have it and I can send it to you. Okay. How are we feeling?
Good.
Good. All right, let's go down to the floor. All right. You want water? You good?
Now I said I'm blind.
Good. Let's just make a little minor adjustment here. Okay. So, we're going to work the gluteus maximus. Both feet are going to stay flat on the floor. Scoot your heels as close to your bottom as possible and just push your hips up. And now we're going to lift the right leg straight up in the air and point that right foot. Extend. Very nice. And now, keep it up. And we're just going to drop the hips in this position, drop down and push back up. 1, 2, 3. Drive that left heel into the floor. Push off of your heel. Good. 5. And get some motion out of it. Drop the hips down. 6, 7. Good job, Judy. 8. Good. 9. Good. 10. 5 and out. 11. Come on. 12. 13. Very nice. 14. Last one. 15. Outstanding. Woohoo! All right, you can straighten out your left leg. We'll stretch it real quick. Just pull it straight up. Pull it up towards you. And just grab with your hands behind your knee. You can grab down here. You don't have to grab up so high. There we go. Just breathe. Very nice. Okay?
Yep.
And let's switch sides. That leg stays up there anyway. Extend. Very nice. Here we go. Pushing up. 1, 2. Good job. 3, 4, 5. Good job, Judy. 15, last two. 15, last one. 15. Good, we did 15 other side, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Good job. Good stretch. Second. Okay. Let's rotate your feet towards me. Watch your head on the fireplace. Okay, good. So, if we separate our abs into 4 separate zones, the upper abs, the lower abs, and the obliques on the side, we're going to run through exercises for each right here, right now. So the lower abs, the abs below your belly button, we're going to hit those most when we tilt the pelvis off of the floor. So we'll call that a pelvic tilt. Knees are going to come up, and now roll everything up. 1, or reverse crunch 2. There we go. 3, 4, 10's our count. 5, 6, very nice. 8, 9, 10. Good, lower abs. Now we'll go right to upper abs. Feet can hit the floor. Interlock the fingers behind the head. All right, we'll just do 10 crunches. Straight up, 1. So when you do your crunch, think about looking straight up towards the ceiling and letting the arms go back to the floor each time. You get the outside of those elbows to hit the floor each time. That'll help to open up your chest. Good. Let's use the abs. How many? 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So that's the upper and the lower abs. Now to hit the sides, we're just going to roll the legs to one side. Scoot your hips back so that they're in line with your head. So come back towards me a little bit. Good. Try to bring the legs up so they form a 90-degree angle at the waist. Interlock those hands again and try to look right up over your hip. 1. Good. 2. Remember to try to get those elbows back towards the floor. Good. 3, 4. Just squeeze. 5. And really think about contracting right at that muscle. A lot of times we get so caught up in the motion, we forget what we're after. Just good squeeze and right back down. Squeeze and right back down. Very nice. Very efficient in the motion. 9. Is the 10 coming?
yes.
Good. Relax there, switch sides. And then roll the hip back. There we go. Perfect. And here we go. 1. Feel how hard it is to get that left elbow down?
It is.
So we'll start to notice imbalances in our bodies also. And when we talk about balance, it's not just being able to stand up in a certain position, but it's how tight we are on one side versus the other, how strong we are on one side versus the other. So all of those. So every motion, think about trying to even up that tightness. Get that left elbow down to the floor each time. Good. Good. Relax there. So that's a quick run through on the abs. How are we feeling?
Good.
Good. All right, let's go back over to our hands and knees. And we'll face the same direction. Little core strengthening exercises. We'll start to do a little cool down here. All right. Left arm goes out and right leg goes out. Oh, you can hit the couch. And long and lean body. Good. Good. Now you want to think about trying to keep your heel and your palm parallel to the floor. Good. And then along came a wind. And I just wanted to test your core. Good. Very nice. So your right hand, try to pull back underneath of your shoulder a little bit. Right. And the knee should be underneath of the hip. We're looking good. Right arm straight. Straight down that arm.
I can't.
Oh,
That's my wrist.
That's your wrist? Okay.
That's my bad wrist.
All right. And now let's bring the elbow in and the knee in at the same time. Left elbow, right knee, and then back out to extension. 1. Let's get 10 of those. 2. Very nice. 3. Come on, lift it up parallel to the floor each time. 4. Eyes are going to focus about 6 inches in front of the down palm. That's going to help keep our spine in neutral. Like 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax there. Let's sit it back into extended child's pose. Take your time. Nice deep. In for 4, out for 4. How's it feel on the knee? Yeah, come see, come saw. Okay, we're coming back up and we'll hit the other side. So Right arm, left leg. Good. Hold it for a second. Remember, eyes focus about 6 inches in front of the down palm. That's going to create our elbow towards the knee. Good. Go ahead and cross. Yeah, there we go. They don't touch. They don't count. See, that's got a touch there. Pull it in. Pull it in. Make them touch. Elbow to knee.
Oh, touch.
Yeah. So that focal point, that's your full range of motion. Good. We want long and lean. Good. You know if you're hitting that couch, that foot isn't high enough. Good. Good squeeze. There we go. And you can curl the foot that's on the floor, that right foot. You can curl that under. That'll give you. That's not cheating. Good, but raising that right arm. Was that 10?
12.
12? Oh, okay. Overdoing it. Go ahead. Sit back into extended child's pose. Good. Go ahead and extend those arms. Walk those fingers out a little bit. Very nice. And ease yourself back up. Alright, let's get back to our feet. Ooh. Okay, so we can face the camera. Alright, we'll start with both feet together. We'll inhale up and then exhale and flex at the waist. Good. So try to keep your knees as straight as you can. How about we rotate 45 degrees? Swing your hips, turn, quarter turn to your right, turn, rotate, 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 keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. So now, the knees, we want to be straight. Getting to the floor is not as important as just stretching the hamstring. So come on up, go ahead and rest our palms on our knees, right? And then think about flattening your back. Did you just feel it tighten up?
Yes.
So that's all about improving the angle and how we're stretching those muscles. And that's as much stretch as it was when you were down here, but we're in a much better position.
It's definitely a better stretch.
Breathe through. And then even in this position, we can take some of the pressure off of our right knee, bend the right knee, and let the left leg hyperextend. Woo. Take your time. This is a deep stretch. A couple deep breaths. Switch sides. Slowly, right, ease into it. Good. Relax there. Come on up. Stand tall. You can let those loosen up. Okay. So now we're going to have to balance a little bit. I'm going to go with the left leg. You can give me an arm. There we go. Do you feel like you're stretching more than you're worried about balance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As long as we can feel like we're stretching and not so concerned about balance that we're not stretching, then we're fine. It's better to hold on to something to get a better stretch when it's stretch time. If we're working on balance, then of course, you know what I mean, we should work it. And relax, switch sides.
See, I feel better stretch in this one.
In the front.
Yeah.
I'm thinking loosening that up will take some of that pressure off and put something in there. So what did he mention for the, he said it was a cyst, right?
Yeah, he said sometimes it goes away. He said if it doesn't, causes you pain, then he's going to have to go in and scope it. And then he gave me anti-inflammatory, which helps.
Good, and relax. Good. How does that feel?
Good. Good.
So, I want to do the doorway stretch. I know it's going to be all the way in the back of the room, but so right here, and I wanted to do it just with you doing it so that you could do it by yourself instead of me stretching you. Hands up, 1 foot forward.